Welcome back to another satellite play-along video. I am excited to play another one, and today we're playing it in a map called Supersonic, which is a computer-generated map with supposedly more interesting locations. It probably won't matter in satellite view, but we'll see what we get. Quickly before we start, big thanks to Lauren, who's one of my patrons. Thank you very much for your support. So let's have a round limit of 10 minutes. All the play-along links will be in the description. As always, you can play along for free. Press that like button if you enjoy these satellite view videos. And here we go. Best of luck to all of us. And of course, satellite view script will be in the top right corner if you don't have it installed. So, what is this? What is this? Very rural. Something very rural. And we're seeing these kind of strips of agricultural land here in between mountains. Looks very interesting from above. But let's zoom right in, see what we get. What vibes are we getting? It cannot get better than the previous video. I kind of went crazy there, but well, I'll do my best. I'll try. What I'm thinking, the vibes that I'm getting here is kind of Balkan. Looking at these houses from above, I'm getting kind of Balkan feel. I might be very wrong though. Let's look around. Which side are we driving on? Can we tell? The shadows are going to the north, which would suggest we are in the northern hemisphere indeed. I think we are driving on the right side, but not fully sure about that yet. Maybe not. Wait. This car kind of looks like it's driving on the left side here, so it warrants a further investigation, let's put it that way. The driving side is quite crucial here, because this might be something like Asia. Definitely could be. Because the roofs maybe feel more Asian, now that I've looked at them a bit more. So maybe Thailand or Indonesia. This car looks like it's driving on the right. Oh, I'm confused. What? I am torn here. Some aspects feel kind of European, maybe Romanian. Some aspects feel Asian. I think this car is also driving on the right side. Okay, let's assume we are driving on the right side. I mean, it could be something like the Philippines or Vietnam as well. For some reason, I'm really liking the Romania here. Could it be? I think I'm liking Romania the most. So I think I'll go with that. I don't think there is a big point of trying to pinpoint this, because there isn't much to go by, just mountains. We can have a look if there are maybe mountains in Romania with roads going like vertically pretty much. I'm not finding anything that would really fit, which doesn't increase my confidence, that's for sure, about this being Romania. I think it should be Europe, but maybe it's like Bulgaria or something, or maybe Ukraine, I don't know. So I think Romania is a pretty safe-ish guess. Maybe. Let's see. It was Romania. Okay, I'm glad my vibes were right. I just, could not find it. These roads were so small and it didn't look as mountainous on this map there, so yeah, I don't think this was pinpointable. But actually, all things considered, I'm very happy with this guess, because at one point I was thinking Asia. So, all right, next one. This one feels flatter, much more urban, bigger infrastructure, lots of cities, roads everywhere. Very red soil is what I'm seeing in some parts. That's kind of the first impression here. The shadows seem to be going maybe north, but some shadows are going south, so you can't always tell by the clouds. Let's zoom in on the city that we have here. Yeah, very kind of brownish, reddish soil. The shadows seem to be going north, yeah. So we would be supposedly in the northern hemisphere. Oh, an interesting park. And then which side are we driving on? Is it right or left? I think we're driving on the right side. I was thinking maybe something like either Brazil or... I don't know. Brazil is an option that came to my mind. It does seem like we are driving on the right side. Some shadows are going south. So, which would suggest, also for the clouds, it looked like some shadows might be going south, right? Which would suggest that maybe we are near the equator. As you know, sun goes up and down, so it can cast shadows in either direction. Maybe somewhere up here in Brazil. Maybe. Because although this coverage wasn't taken at the same moment, it's been stitched together from different satellites. Oh, there's an airport here, a small one, but still. Airport, airfield, whatever this one is. But okay. Oh, and there's another one, a bigger one. Much bigger. Oh my, that's a long runway. Not fully straight either. Is that a runway? No, it's... Oh, never mind. It's not a runway. Wait, we're driving on the left side. Wait a minute. Wait, are we driving on the left side? Wait, no. I thought these were arrows, but no. The cars are driving the opposite direction. This is so confusing. What? Why are these... No, we're definitely driving on the right side. What? I guess these are not arrows. They look like arrows. Okay. That's a very interesting highway. I really thought it was an airstrip at first. Yeah, Brazil is what I would think. There is a bigger city here on our left. Oh, so let's have a closer look there. What can we see? Lots of white cars. Some roundabouts. Nothing that would give it away, but I think let's have a look at Brazil, maybe. Because Brazil can definitely have very dark soil and just kind of vibes, these parks that we see here and there, and this roundabout kind of feels maybe South American, maybe. But let's see. So, we have a city. We have a city here with an airport to its southeast. And if we are near the equator, that's a big if. And no water though. Look, in Brazil there's a good chance. There's a very small river. But if it was up here, we would see like the Amazon River. So that's a bit concerning. Because there are lots of rivers going everywhere. Yeah, maybe not Brazil. Or maybe it's just not that north. It wouldn't be Brasilia. Brasilia has a very unique shape. Like an airplane or a bird. No, this one has an airport too far north. But this one, vibe-wise, kind of fit because it doesn't have many waters, like any rivers around. Could this be something else? Besides Brazil? And they definitely could. But... Oh, I forgot that I wanted to have a look at the locations after I've guessed. See how they look from the street view. Someone suggested that in my last video's comments. I thought it was a really cool idea, so if I remember, I will have a look how that location looked afterwards from the street level as well. Just out of curiosity. These are kind of the American style trucks, right? You usually see it in North America, but sometimes in South America too. Yeah, I'm not super sure on Brazil though, but I feel like that's the most likely option. Oh my god, the time passes so quickly. It's been 7 minutes already. And I've just been thinking about the country. Brazil is such a big country. I'm just zooming in on random cities, but not finding anything. Even if it is Brazil, then the chance of me finding it is the right city is not the highest. It doesn't look like that big of a city. It looks kind of a medium to smaller size. Okay, we're running out of time. I don't know where to guess. I will guess Brazil, and I hope it's right, but I have no idea where within the country. Minas Gerais. Somewhere here, I don't know. This is not the right city either. But we are out of time, Let's switch here. Let's say, oh, okay. It was Asia. It was Vietnam. Okay, fair enough. We were driving on the right side. My vibes were very off. The soil was very red indeed. From the ground level, honestly, probably wouldn't have guessed Vietnam either. There isn't much going on here. I might have gone with Brazil from the ground level too, to be honest. With this very red soil and very green surroundings. That one, yeah, that one was a rough one. Not my proudest guess. If you're playing along, let me know how you do, by the way, in the comments. I'll always enjoy reading them and then seeing, did you manage to beat my scores or not? Alright, next one. So, very rural this time. Lots of forests around, some hills maybe. What do we have? What do we have? I'm trying to see, do you see a middle line? The color of the middle line. Is it yellow? Is it white? Shadows are going to the north, clearly. So, I guess in the previous one I shouldn't have guessed so far south, in hindsight, because the most of the shadows were going to the north. Okay, and okay, let's stop reminiscing and thinking what I should have done. Let's focus on the next round. Which side are we driving on? It should be on the right side, I would imagine. The middle lines look white. That would exclude North America from this one. Are we driving the right? That one kind of looks on the left. No, we are. It is right. It is right. It is right. Oh, most certainly right. Yeah, the trucks are driving on the right side. Okay. Now, which country? I mean, you have a little bit of snow here and there, which doesn't narrow down by much. I can tell you this isn't Malta or anything, but what would this be? Something Nordic, maybe? Would be lovely to find a city. Do we have a city somewhere here? That's a small town, barely not really a city. Lots of gray roofs. Norway can have lots of dark roofs, so maybe. Not very sure though. The trees. Maybe feeling more French. And out near Alps, maybe. Those would be my main two guesses at this point. Either Norway somewhere or somewhere like France, Switzerland, something like that. Yeah, it's very rural. It's crazy. Like there is that small village. There are some houses here and there, but no cities in sight. There's very few roads here. There's the strip for power lines, I believe, in the middle of a forest. I don't feel Switzerland. I feel like the roofs would be different in Switzerland. Norway, I don't, doesn't feel entirely right for Norway either. I don't know what this feels like. Feels maybe too cold for France. But maybe it's because of the altitude. That's also possible. but it's just a high altitude. Very flat though, for such a high altitude if it is. Fine, let's go Norway. I'm not super happy about this, but it is what it is. Gotta go with something. And yeah, I think Norway. I don't think it's Norway. God, I'm all over the place. These houses don't look Norwegian, do they? And I gotta keep in mind that it is winter here. We have snow in some places. So maybe that's why it feels a bit off. Like it feels more north than it should be because of the snow. So maybe it is France. You can't see... No, but Norway would have yellow middle lines. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't come back to those middle lines that I so studied at the beginning. Norway would have yellow middle lines, wouldn't it? We do seem to have white ones there. Solid outer lines. Finland? Could this be Finland? Maybe. That's not where I initially thought at all, but I think the road lines would maybe fit. Solid outer white lines. No lakes though. Finland has lakes everywhere. Well, most places. So it doesn't feel very Finnish, the lack of lakes here. We don't have any lakes here, right? Yeah, those are forests. So no, I don't, God, I don't know what this is at all. I mean, northern Finland has fewer lakes, but still, at least some everywhere. The land of lakes. Maybe I should just stick to France then. But nothing better comes to mind. Yeah, okay. I'm very much not happy about this guess, but I think that's the best that I have. Maybe Germany? I don't know. Somewhere in winter. I think I'll go kind of eastern France, near mountains. Somewhere. But it's not that rural here. There are small towns everywhere. We would at least see some. I feel like I'm missing something. I have so many small clues, but I'm struggling to piece them all together. Nothing better comes to mind. Alright, enough talking. Let's see. What is it? Russia. Wow. Okay, well that explains the lack of anything around. That definitely explains it. Wow. Okay, I was not thinking Russia with those roofs. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, well, Street View definitely would have helped. That definitely would have helped. Yeah, this is not my best satellite video, that's for sure. I was not considering Russia. Maybe I should have, in hindsight. But, let's have another look at the satellite. So this is what we had. Well, it's a different coverage now. In this coverage, the roofs look way more shabby than they looked before. And if I had roofs like... If I saw roofs like this, I wouldn't have gone France or thought about Norway. The roofs looked much better than the coverage I saw before. Am I crazy or what? Anyways. It is what it is. I made another bad guess. Let's move on. What is this? Feels European from the get-go. Like these small cities with streets winding everywhere. There's a river here as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, is that a yellow middle line there? Oh, that's a white one. There's some yellowness here as well. Could this be US? Let's have a look at maybe some other roads. No, it looks white most of the time. Driving on the right side here. Bunch of apartment buildings here. Shadows going to the north. Some blue roofs as well. Lots of apartment buildings here. So it might have been some industrial town maybe. There are some factories or whatnot here. Bunch of railroads going here as well. What do we have up here? Maybe this city seems bigger. Maybe it has something more to offer. Not really. It is Europe. Currently in my mind, I'm in between something like Slovakia, Ukraine, maybe Russia. There's a football field, but no texts. No texts around. Kind of liking Ukraine here, to be honest. Just vibe-wise, nothing in particular that I could point out. But just yeah, the vibes. Lots of like apartment buildings and some blue roofs, but mostly not. It doesn't really feel Russian entirely either. But then again, I thought the previous round didn't look Russian, so I can't be fully trusted on those vibes. Another football field, but yeah, these ones don't have any texts around. Again, there isn't too much to pinpoint, but there is this river, but it looks so small. I don't think, not even fully sure it's Ukraine, so scanning for a small river in a country it might not be. Sounds like not the greatest idea. It does look mostly flat from what we can see. So I don't think it would be far west, at least. So if it is Ukraine, I would say central or more towards east. I think Ukraine or Russia here. One of the two. Maybe it's Russia, but I think I'll stick with Ukraine. Let's go kind of eastern part. Alexandria. It's not there, clearly, because there isn't a small river going there that matches. But let's see. It was Russia. It was Russia. Further than I would have hoped. I was thinking if it's Russia, then hopefully somewhere here. But no, it was Russia, but I wouldn't have found. Okay, I guess the river wasn't as small as it seemed. If I scanned Kirov, I probably would have found it, but I wouldn't have scanned there. I don't think. Yeah, this not the best satellite view video, I gotta say. After the previous one, this is very humbling. A very humbling experience. Okay, big mountains, kind of rocky mountains, it looks like. Steep ones, maybe not rocky, but steep. Oh, good quality, damn, okay. Spain? Usually this very good crisp quality you get in Europe. Or US. But this, the roofs, kind of brownish, interesting, kind of looks like a texture, interesting one. Very narrow streets, maybe Italy. Italy has lots of narrow streets. Italy, Spain would be my first guesses here. But, oh, I forgot to look at the Street View last round to show you. Okay, let's try to remember this round. Yeah, definitely driving the right side. Shadows going to the north. Can't say it helps much. What do we have here? I really want. I would like to get at least 5K today in this video. Cause yeah, things haven't gone too smoothly thus far. Oh, we have these short dashes here on the turns. If you like short dashes, you definitely can see in Spain. Don't think you can see them in Italy. At least doesn't ring a bell. So just because of that, I would say Spain rather than Italy. And also, like, Spain was my first thought anyways, so I think Spain. I'm pretty happy with Spain here. But how would we go and try to pinpoint this though? Because again, there isn't like in the previous round, at least there was a river. We could have tried to pinpoint it, but here we have a mountain, which It's so hard to see mountains in this map. I guess I could turn on like a relief map or something, but if it isn't a part of GeoGuessr's features, I feel like it might give me an advantage to others who don't know about the feature, you know. It's a very small town. Do we have any bigger towns here? There is a one also pretty small one. Oh, this one looks a bit bigger. Yeah, okay. There is a town here. Also very narrow streets. Quality isn't as good either. Lots of white cars. Where in Spain could this be? I would guess towards south. It looks very warm. We have lots of palm trees, pools. Definitely a warm place. Would it be mainland? I think it should be mainland still. It doesn't really feel like Canaries to me. I don't think. Oh, there's another city here. Let's have a look at this as well. There's a bigger highway here. Which, I don't know if that would help. Maybe. You can try to align. There's a highway winding here, here, here around a city. And then it is. So what we're looking for is a bigger city with a highway winding around it, pretty much. And then there are mountains to northwest of that city. Let's try. Feels like a bit of a long shot, but I mean, still gotta try. We have 4 minutes to go. Yeah, I cannot find it. It's not here, but yeah, I don't know. So many cities here, but none of them seem to align. At least the cities that I zoomed into. So in this one, wait, would this work? No. I got excited for a second there. I thought maybe, but no. Let's plonk somewhere there and see. It should be Spain. Definitely should be. It was way more north than I thought. Whoa, okay. I scanned a little bit around Zaragoza, but I did not scan here and... Oh, here was that city. Yeah. Now I see it. Yeah. Didn't scan that part because I thought it wasn't that far north. Well, let's have a look. How did it look from the street level? Well, yeah. Looks just about how I expected it to look. Fair enough. Alright, how did I do in this game? Not good. Not good at all. But, well, yeah. Well, let's do another game, though. Make sure to press that like button if you're enjoying this video and consider becoming a YouTube member or patron. They get early access to all of my videos and some exclusive ones every month. Alright, let's go with the second game. Hopefully it goes better than the first one. Oh, okay. Something very North American feeling like. These very grid-like streets. There seems to be a highway on the far right. Let's have a look at this city. This seems like a bigger city. Ooh, central than Eagle. Omaha, central Omaha. Wait, where was Omaha? Wait a minute, where was Omaha? I know poker Omaha, but city Omaha, where is Omaha? God damn it. Lack of US city knowledge. Omaha. I should know where Omaha is. Oh, here, found it. Okay, took me a little bit, but got there eventually. Wait, what state is it? Kind of on the border of Nebraska and Iowa. Ah, okay. I'll try to remember. So, is this actually Omaha? I would expect it to be, because it says Omaha with big letters, but... There is a river. Okay, there is a river here that goes... There is a river, yeah. I think it is Missouri River indeed here. Yeah, okay. So this is what we have up here. the location that we need is way more kind of southwest of that river. Southwest. There is a lake of like or a river or whatever you call this thing, right next to where we are. So maybe we can use that. Is it here? No. Standing Bear Reservoir. No, this is it. This is it. Because the Standing Bear Reservoir doesn't really fully align. I think it's Zorinsky Lake instead. Zorinsky Lake. Yeah, there's this small river going past. Yeah. Zorinsky Lake fits much better. We have this road. So we're somewhere here in this little patch of buildings that all look exactly the same. We would be on Pasadena Avenue, wouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4 houses in. Right there. Okay. My goal of getting at least 1.5k has come true. I'm happy about that. That was a very easy run, to be fair. If you spotted that Omaha text, then it was all smooth driving from there. This one is very red soil that I see here. And pretty big looking mountains too. My first thought would be Brazil, but Brazil has let me down today once already. Oh, but these sparse houses does maybe feel Brazilian. Maybe. Let's have a look. Which side are we driving on? Is it right? Shadows are going to the south this time. So it is more likely to be Brazil indeed. I'm still bummed that I kind of ignored the sun direction, that Brazilian round before. Are we doing the right side though? Hard to tell. Would be lovely to find a truck. It's usually easier to tell which direction a truck is driving than a regular car. Why does it kind of look like we're driving on the left side? We shouldn't be driving on the left side. Are we driving on the left side? Is this South Africa? I mean, South Africa also has a lot, like, sparse houses oftentimes. South Africa wouldn't be my main guess here, but it's starting to look more and more that we might be driving on the left side, yeah. The middle lines appear to be white. Outer lines, the quality is terrible, but maybe there's some yellow hue there. So I guess it is South Africa then, huh? Okay. Well, good to know, good to know. Where in South Africa would you get such a dark red soil? This wouldn't be like This ever be Kenya? I was thinking South Africa. Kenya can have dark soil, like in the western parts. But I feel like it would look very different from above. I mean, it is very mountainous up there as well. Is this Kenya then? I mean, in Kenya, the sun, it's right on the equator, so the sun can go either north or south. Can be either direction. No, but Kenya wouldn't have yellow. Do we have yellow outer lines, though? Legit cannot tell. The middle line definitely looks white. I think in Kenya, the middle line was yellow usually, no? I think it has to be South. Is it white? I think it has to be South Africa. I just don't know where in South Africa could this be. Such a dark red soil with mountains to the north. No water in sight. Because, I mean, this part is very mountainous here, but I would have expected to see some water to the south. Maybe it's just out of sight. I mean, the cities, we do have a bunch of cities here. Looks like some massive shopping malls or whatever. I'm trying to look for this little lake thingy. It's like there's a dam there. So if we find that, that would be very helpful. But easier said than done, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, not finding it anywhere. It couldn't be more north. They don't have. There aren't such mountains. Maybe somewhere near Eswatini or something. Lesotho. Maybe Eswatini or Lesotho themselves. I haven't checked them. This isn't it, is it? No. Kind of similar though, but not really. Yeah, I think let's go somewhere more south here. But I couldn't find anything that fits. Let's see. Oh god, it was that far north. Should have kept it near Lesotho then. All the way up here. Oh, there it was. Oh my god. Again, it's the one place I didn't scan. I should have scanned there. Okay, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, this one looks pretty hard as well. Lots of these fields. We do have some cities visible. We do have some cities visible. I'm definitely getting North American vibes. Maybe Canada. But let's see. What can we spot here? It feels super North American to me. Shadows are going to the north as well, yeah. So, are there any stadiums or something like that? No. These seem like too small of towns. We have a big road going here, another one crossing it. Then there's a river. Like a turn here. A small riverside city. How would we find this? Where would we go? I forgot to show the previous one again. Oh my god. I keep forgetting to show the locations to you. Yeah, baseball fields. Again, the red soil. This is like a pretty major river. So maybe Mississippi, Missouri, something like that. Maybe. Well, I guess let's follow the Mississippi River and see if anything fits. I don't have a better strategy here. Well, the good thing with Mississippi River that it mostly goes north. So if something... Wait, okay, we found it. If something like the turn is in this direction, it will be easy to spot, I was about to say. We found it. It's here. It's New Madrid with this island. Fits perfectly. That was way easier than I expected. Or maybe I just got very lucky. That might be it. So we are north of New Madrid. There is this road that extends northwest. How do we pinpoint this? So the road goes here. We're looking for two roads that kinda approach each other. I'm not seeing that here. What is that city up there? That is Sykeston. And our location is slightly closer to Sykeston than New Madrid. Oh, here, I think. Oh, that's not a road. Is that a river? That is a river, isn't it? Okay, we are on this road. Okay, we're somewhere here, right? Like here-ish. On the HH road. Very good. Oh, that feels good. Ooh, a big city. Hopefully, maybe. It's findable. Maybe. Kind of reddish roofs. Let's zoom right in. See what we get. Very grid-like. I'm thinking maybe Mexico. My first thought. But let's see. Oh, big traffic. Driving on the right side, definitely. Shadows. Ooh, wait. Shadows are going to the south. So, South America, probably. Something there. Not Mexico. Okay. Lots of yellow cars. Yellow taxis, maybe. All right. What else? What else useful? There are a few like small rivers winding through the city. That's good to know. The city itself is stretched kind of horizontally, northeast a bit. Mountains. Looks like there are mountains to the northwest of the city. And east as well. And south, I guess. I guess there are mountains everywhere. Okay, what would this be, I wonder? Which country would this be? Can we somehow narrow it down from above? The roofs, looking like this. Chile, maybe. Could this be Chile? Chile is very mountainous. Let's have a look. This does look like a pretty sizable city, so I'm hoping that once I spot it, then will be good. Would be that far south, I don't imagine. It's not Santiago itself. Santiago would be way bigger. Yeah, might not be Chile. And it would be much drier up here. It always could be Argentina. Salta? No. Is there an airport nearby? Seems like such a big city. Oh yeah, there is an airport, yeah. Okay, so that can often help. We're looking for a city with an airport in this part. It can help to identify the city. Sucre or something. Bolivia is very mountainous. I'm not sure if the roofs would fit. Maybe. I feel like I've scanned all the cities I thought it could be. Well, clearly not, because I didn't find it. Wouldn't be San Jose, would it? No. What am I missing? Do we see the middle lines somewhere? I can't tell if the middle line is white or yellow. Colombia can have yellow taxis, but I'm not seeing anything that fits. And also the sun direction is clearly, the shadow direction is clearly south, so that's a bit of an issue, possibly. Chile, I feel like I've scanned everything. Maybe Brazil somewhere. I haven't scanned Brazil that much. Can only assume it's somewhere in Brazil. But yeah, I'm running out of time. I was thinking like Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, but I couldn't find anything there, so I think I'll stick with Ecuador. I scanned Ecuador. I overlooked. I guess yeah, the city fits. I guess yeah, because of this gray area, it looked like the city is a different shape, so I overlooked it. That's annoying. I did look at Ecuador as well. And I'm pretty sure I looked at that city too. Oh boy. Okay, well it is what it is. Not my best game, but on the bright side, you have a good chance of beating me today. Again, let me know how you do in the comments. But okay, last round here. We have a few cities here and there. Let's zoom in and see. We have a bunch of orangey roofs. Again, feels kind of American, maybe Mexican this time. Shadows are going to the north, yes. Driving on the right side, yes. My main suspect would be Mexico here. Wait, never mind. Never mind. I spoke too soon. What is that? It can't be a lake, right? Some sort of flag. I mean, more countries should have flags facing up north, right? So it's easier to tell what country it is. So this would be Turkey. I keep remembering that I forgot to show the previous round from Street View level. That's something I need to get used to. But yeah, Turkey. So, it's good that we know the country now. I would like to hope that maybe I would have eventually figured out it was Turkey anyways. Maybe. But now we gotta figure out where in Turkey. We have some mountains, which doesn't narrow it down by much. What is happening here? The road just... Oh, it's a tunnel. I was thinking the road just ends, but no, it's a tunnel. Okay. It's a tunnel that goes beneath the mountain. Okay, so we have a mountain with a city above it and beneath it. And another city on the east of it. Mountains aren't very easy to see on this map though, but I'll try. I'll try to somehow find this. The whole country is full with mountains, so this doesn't look too promising. But what I'm trying to look for, yeah, are like 2 cities, and then there like some smaller roads and whatnot around the mountain. There are roads going through the mountain as well, so this kind of northeast of the mountain area is quite flat. So could it be somewhere here maybe? This area doesn't look too flat. So maybe it's not northern part then because of that flatness. I haven't been able to find it, and yeah, this is really hard to find. There isn't too much like these 2 games in general. Most of the rounds have been really hard to pinpoint, I feel. There hasn't been too much to go by. Let's keep it somewhere here. It's not gonna be there. I want to guess somewhere where it's at least somewhat plausible for it to be, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's go somewhere here. There are some mountains and some flatness there, so let's see. Okay, well, it was more coastal than I thought. There was that one city. Was that the other city down here? Yeah, well, I guess I can see it. It was very close to Izmir. I didn't think it was that close to a major city. But okay, fair enough. All things considered, I actually made a pretty good close guess, so I'm happy about that. Definitely a better game than the first one. Still, could have been better, definitely. But let me know how you did. On the right side, there will be another play-along satellite view video I think you will enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.